Morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, welcome to the Tuesday morning show. It's going to be the last morning show for quite a while because back tomorrow, I'm back to my work placement. So I hope you've enjoyed this series of morning shows and some repeats and some transfer news somewhere in between that as well. But it's going to be a short show. I've got some news come up a little bit later on, as well as the three parts of a whole. Yeah, top line. Oh my goodness. Alexandre Lacazette and his interview. Oh, dare me. Talking about putting the cat amongst the pigeons. We're going to be talking about that very briefly. But we're talking about some kind of new training methods and some thoughts in regards to Mikel Arteta and our number 8. I think he wears a number 8 shirt. And some other bits and pieces kind of sandwiched in between that. We've got some kind of community news because we're going to be somewhere in South London this Saturday, the 23rd. Yeah, Stephen Lawrence Day. So join me when we get into this one, the Tuesday morning show on Cannon Fodder TV. Yes, indeedy. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. This time, we don't have Mikel Arteta. We've got this gentleman here, Lacazette. Lacazette's comments, his latest interview, seems to have upset a fair few of you. But I've got my opinion, as usual, and you're going to have your opinion as well. But you can come into a live chat and let me know your opinion. But before we get into this one, guys, like it, we always say, make sure that you do subscribe to Canafoy TV. Hit the bell notification button so you can, be part of this community over here. It's not like here's a platform, but it is also a community. It's our community to have. All right, okay. So let's get rid of this and then, Lacazette. We'll get into his comments. I know I did a video yesterday, but I will give you my own personal opinion about this gentleman's comments in his interview. All right, so let's remove this here. And so first up, I think we'll talk about, we'll put up his face. Yes, this gentleman's face, the manager. But anyway, Owen Hargreaves has made a new top 4 prediction. Talk about flip-flop. But anyway, after both Arsenal and Tottenham lost, Owen Hargreaves has predicted who he thinks will make the Premier League top 4 after both Arsenal and Tottenham suffered defeats on Saturday. Now, Tottenham was stunned by a late Leonardo Trossard goal at Brighton. So that's a 1-0 victory in North London on Saturday, meaning that they beat both Arsenal and Spurs away from home within a space of a week. This then handed Mikel Arteta's side with a fantastic opportunity to take back control, but they also lost. Jan Bennett handed Southampton a narrow win. Elsewhere in the top 4 race, Man United held off Norwich to win 3-2. After Cristiano Ronaldo netted a stunning hat-trick. And actually, I've got to say, our condolences to Ronaldo. He did, I think it was yesterday, his partner had lost the baby, twin babies, and I think it was the boy who had passed away and the girl had survived. So actually, I should have mentioned at the top of the show, but Cristiano Ronaldo, please accept our condolences from Cannon Foy TV. But anyway, he struck a hat-trick, keeping the Red Devils in the hunt with so many twists and turns already occurring. With 6 games remaining, Hargreaves has given a fresh prediction, the flip-flopper, on a prediction who he thinks will secure Champions League spot. Now, he said they've got Chelsea, Man United, West Ham, Leeds and Tottenham coming up. Looking at Arsenal's fixtures, I'm saying no. I know they're close, but if you're losing and not scoring against Palace, Brighton, Southampton, you're going to struggle. It's made it really difficult for Arsenal. Tottenham are still in the driving seat because they're ahead. Arsenal have that game in hand, but I think Arsenal will fall short with fixtures. They've got Man United are just too inconsistent. Tottenham should be able to get the job done. So that's Owen Hargreaves' latest thoughts in regards to who he thinks will secure the Champions League spot. It's up for grabs now. It's always been up for grabs, but not for Arsenal. And Arsenal, like us as human beings, the only people that can defeat us, the lack of self-belief is ourselves, much like Arsenal. Arsenal are their own worst enemy. And I mentioned this in a live chat last week on another podcast. The only team that can beat Arsenal really is Arsenal. Where are we now? We're in sixth place. I'm going to stick with an eighth place finish. Eighth place finish for me. Lacazette, what have you done, Lacazette? What have you done? I'll give you my opinion after the next news segment. And next news segment is in regards to Martin Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard, you're asking? Well, yes, the Arsenal boss has revealed he's been working closely with one Gunner's star in particular, but the results may not come to fruition in front of supporters for another few months, another few seasons, anyway, at least. Mikel Arteta has explained how he has been paying extra attention to Martin Ødegaard in Arsenal training, but the Norwegian's efforts could take 3 months to become apparent. Before I read on, there is a photo of Martin Ødegaard and Arteta at training, and the expression of Martin Ødegaard's face is like, "What is it now, Arteta? What is he trying to say to me now?" I was thinking, oh my God. I mean, I think I'll be coming live a little bit later on again. And if I can screenshot that photo, literally the look on Martin Ødegaard's face is like, Arteta, Mikel, what is it now? What is it you want to tell me now? Anyway, since he made the switch from Real Madrid on a permanent basis last summer, Ødegaard has for the most part impressed for the Gunners, not for me, and contributed to a decent amount in terms of goal scoring with 6 strikes to his name from midfield. Arsenal fans were first introduced to the Norwegian when he joined on loan midfield last year seasons. Having likened to what he's witnessed, Arteta opted to part ways with a £30 million to lure the midfielder from Madrid as part of what was an incredibly hectic summer transfer window of incomings for the Gunners. It has proven to be an inspiration decision, but as the Arsenal boss explained, there is plenty more still to come. Speaking to the Norwegian outlet TV2, the Gunners manager shed light on the kind of training Ødegaard has recently undergone in his quest to better himself. Arteta is working incredibly closely, specifically with Ødegaard. What we are working on now, you will see in the next 3 to 6 months. That's if you last that long, actually, Mikel Arteta. What Martin is doing now, you do not see on the field now. You will see in the next 3 months or 6 months or a year, Arteta added. Right now, you may see the results of some of what he has been working on for the first 6 months. People said that he was unstable, that he could not do this or do that, but then he filled out the form to be ready now. I don't understand what he's talking about. Anyway, forget about that use segment there. Not sure what you're trying to say, Mikel Arteta. I think he's trying to say that he's trying to develop Martin Ødegaard into something that we're not going to see now, sometime in the future. I think that's what he's trying to say. I don't know what he's talking about. No idea what he's talking about. But anyway, now for the comments in regards to this gentleman over here. I know last year I did ask a question. Would you like to see me change? Because I've been having Arteta front and center, but I thought I'd give it a try. So I've got the person of the moment, Alexandre Lacazette, the club captain. He did an interview, didn't he? He did an interview. My goodness. All right. Okay. So let's get into this one there. So I've kind of penned this one. Players come and players go. Lacazette. Arsenal striker Alexandre Lacazette has upset Arsenal fans across social media by claiming he misses playing in the Champions League and is in talks with plenty of other sides. I'm in discussion with a lot of clubs, Lacazette told Canal Plus, who has been heavily linked with a return to Lyon, who Arsenal signed in 2017. I have never cut contact with Lyon since I left, the 29-year-old confirmed. And I try to return to the club once or twice a year to see the medical staff because we are really close. Lyon know that I am free. Towards the end of the season, he will be a free agent. They have come with a proposal. I want to play in Europe. It's been a long time since I played in the Champions League. I'm missing it. It's a little more complicated. Nothing is impossible in life, but it is a little more complicated. Now, I was scratching my head, as one does. I was thinking, Lacazette, I get it. I understand. Like I said, I penned the title. Players come and players go. And he's just saying literally the reality. We haven't been in European football for how many seasons? We fluffed our lines in 2019 when Unai Emery was here. 2019, 20, it's like 3 seasons. He's not getting any younger. So he's just saying literally what he feels. So, you can pay your money, you take your pick. You're upset, you're upset. But he's just saying the reality that he's not being in Europe football, much less Champions League. He wants to be in the Champions League. I've seen some comments on Twitter. I've seen the comments. Yeah, well, you need to score the goals, Lacazette. I understand it. But he can only say what he feels. It's modern day footballers. All footballers now, they can have or choose to have their own, social media, or they can go out and actually, be interviewed without any recourse from the club that they're playing for. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't have heard Lacazette if there was a clause in his contract that said you sign for Arsenal, you cannot go out and do an interview unless we give you the green light. Now maybe Arsenal probably giving the green light, or it's probably just modern day football. Players now just have a right to come out and say whatever they're feeling. And this is what he's feeling. He wants out. That's all it is. Now, in regards to scoring goals, he can't do it on his own. Much like Aubameyang. Aubameyang couldn't do it on his own. He needed other players around him to score goals. Crystal Palace, Brighton, Southampton. Only one goal. Martin Odegaard. So, Lacazette, I get it. You want to leave Arsenal because Arsenal maybe are not showing enough ambition. I'm just saying from my perspective, maybe they're not showing enough ambition for a guy who's 29, stroke 30. He wants out. Score goals? Well, he's never scored more than 14, maybe 15 goals for Arsenal anyway. You pays your money, you takes your pick. That's the way that I see it. He wants out. He wants out. Okay. And I'm going to continue to blame Arsenal because you can't tell me history. We've not learned from our history. We've not learned from our history. I'm not talking about, winning the FA Cups and the Invincibles. How we conduct business, how we recruit. What kind of players are we looking to recruit? What kind of mindset does a player have to sign and play for Arsenal? It's down to recruitment. But again, I get it what Lacazette is saying. Literally, he wants out because Arsenal are probably not showing him enough ambition. He's not scored more than 14, 15 goals for us in his time at Arsenal. So I get it. I do get it. I understand it. Am I happy about it? Not really, because for the aforementioned reasons. A club like Arsenal, if you're saying that you are an elite club, then sign elite players. Is Lacazette an elite player? Going by his stats, I would probably say no. Players come and players go. If he wants out, let him go. But you know what? You should have been transparent from the get-go. Now he knows literally he's going to be leaving. Another player leaving Arsenal on a free. So we've lost any opportunity we would have had to sell Lacazette. Players come and players go. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Anyway, that's my opinion, and I'm sticking by it. You can come into live chat, let me know your thoughts. You might say, actually, Alex, you're talking rubbish. Or you might say, actually, Alex, you are right. But Lacazette, Arsenal had an opportunity to give the armband to somebody else. It's quite significant because he has the captain's armband. And again, the timing of the interview, well, The club could have come out and said, we have decided not to extend a contract with Lacazette. But they didn't. They didn't. So it's for Lacazette to come out and say, well, this is what I want. This is what I've been missing. I've been missing playing in the Champions League. It's complicated, but I've been missing. And I'm in talks with other. What do you expect him to say? What literally did you expect him to say? That I'm going to stay, and yeah, 1 year? Or the guy is thinking about himself. Selfish. Yeah. He has to come out and say something because the club wasn't going to come out and say anything. Anyway, so that's my thoughts. Players come and players go. Well, players come and players go. And Lacazette is on his merry way. He's speaking to various clubs, and I think going by his comments there, I think the most likely destination will be back to Lyon. He loves Lyon. He's in regular communication with Lyon. I can only wish him all the best. All the stuff about having hard feelings towards a player, much like Aubameyang and our former number 10. Wish them all the best. Anyway, guys, and what I have done, that's it. That's all the 3 parts for the whole news here on this Tuesday morning show. It's going to be the last morning show for a while because tomorrow I'm going to be back to my work placement. So I'll be back doing some afternoon shows and maybe the odd evening show. Well, no doubt I'll be doing the Canon Project on a Monday. Didn't do one on Monday because it was bank holiday, Easter bank holiday. We were back doing the East Talk. It's going to be an interesting one. So make sure, guys, that you tune in for the East Talk, 7:30 p.m. UK time. And there's some other news as well that I actually want to talk about, but we won't talk about that just now. That's it. All right. Now, we did do a poll within the last few moments in regards to Lacazette, I think 19, 20 minutes ago. And let's just see. It's divided. So I asked the question, the Lacazette interview. Are you upset with him? Choose only one. So we've had 25 votes in 17 minutes, which is really, really, really good going. 2 thumbs up and 1 comment. I've yet to read a comment because I've been talking about the new segments. So I will respond to that comment here. But these are the results as come. Let's quickly refresh the page and see if there's been any more. All right, okay, 2 more. There's been 2 more votes. 80 minutes now. The Lacazette interview. Are you upset with him? 44% said yes. You're upset with Lacazette. And 56% of you said, no, I'm not upset with Lacazette. And I'm on the 56%, not on the 44%. I'm not upset with him. Again, the club had an opportunity to come out and say, we're working, we want him to stay, or we sign a deal, or actually, you know what? No, we're going to let him go. Take control of the situation, Arsenal. Take control. So if you're not going to say anything, the player, modern day footballers, he's come out, did an interview, and he's actually said there he misses Champions League football. It's been quite a while. He misses Champions League football. He's not getting any younger. So from a selfish point of view, is it selfish? Let me know what you think. Come into the live chat. I'm actually talking about the live chat, Mr. Lacazette. Let's go into a live chat. See if there's been any comments at all. Any comments? Not sure. We've got John Nageza says, morning goodness, the $10 million question is Lacazette playing tomorrow. Before I actually answer the question, all this stuff about Lacazette is out with COVID. My spider senses were going off. I didn't really believe it then. I don't believe it now. I think it was all to do with the interview. Nothing about COVID. I don't believe it. But is he going to be playing tomorrow? I don't think he will be. 3 months training for Odegaard. Is that Oh dear. What I will say is that the photo of Odegaard and Arteta training, and like Odegaard's got his hand on his chip on his hip, like it's like, what is it now, Arteta? What no, what do you want to tell me now? I'm thinking, they probably hear enough of his nagging, like his micromanagement on the sidelines. It's funny. It's like, with Arsene Wenger, well, me personally, I was thinking, Arsene, I want you to be a little bit more animated on the sidelines rather, than struggling with your zip. I want to see you like saying something, shouting at the players. And now we've got that. We've got that in Arteta, innit? The guy just doesn't let up. Micromanagement, man, the players must get really tired of it. They must get really, really tired. But hey ho. Is it punishment? Maybe. Right. So like I said, I've changed this kind of artwork. I know people said maybe you can probably change it, once in a while, or maybe for every live show you do. I think I will do that. The person who's going to feature. Sorry, it's got a message there. The person who's going to feature mainly the headline act for the live show. I think I'll feature them. It does take a while to actually do it, but I think it's worth it. It's worth it. So, see, Lacazette. Don't look at me like that, man. Dearie me. All right. So, some notices, newsworthy community news. This coming Saturday, the 23rd of April, Stephen Lawrence Day. We're going to be at this event, which is organised by Kickoff at 3. Bishop's Park, Carlisle Lane, London SC1, between 2 and 4 p.m. We'll be there filming. I hope that I'll be able to interview one or both of the organisers, Michael and Ashley. These guys, they do this project, voluntarily. They don't get paid. But if you do have a few hours free this coming Saturday, come down, say hello, because we're going to be filming live, not for the whole event. I need to think about my battery. But yeah, if you can, come down there. And also as well, I know this wasn't in the mix, but I did speak to Michael a couple of weeks ago, and he was presented to me by Una from the Gunners Pub. So Una, if you're listening, thank you for that. So if you're not short on change, you'd like to make a donation. Sorry about this, guys. My phone's just ringing there. I'll just take it off there. If you would like to make a donation, I've left a link for Kickoff at 3. The website, I believe, address is there, as well as their Twitter handle is in the description box. So again, if you would like to make a donation, because these guys who do it, I think they do have full-time jobs. Well, I know Michael anyway has a full-time job. I won't tell you his job. But if you would like to make a donation, the link to them, how you can communicate or contact them, is in the description box. But we will be there. We'll be filming. We'll be filming live and direct from Bishop's Park, Carlisle Lane, London SC1. I have seen some celebrities will be in attendance, and I'm not sure whether they would like to be filmed or interviewed live on Canon 40 TV. But I see some actors, some ex-professional footballers will be there. So tune in on Saturday, again, between 2 and 4 p.m. But again, what else was everything I was going to say as well? I completely forgot. I was kind of distracted by the phone call. Someone's just been trying to call me there. Don't call me now. I'm going live, man. Going live. Another thing as well, this opportunity, if you are wanting to earn some extra cash, passive income is the way to go. Using money to make more money, not using your time to earn money in a traditional sense of the word. This works. So you're worried about, paying your bills, or you're thinking, I always wanted to do the things, but I just don't have the time. You don't have to donate a lot of time to this opportunity where you can actually leverage money to make money. If you always wanted to buy a house or a car or travel more, this opportunity is not for everyone. The first requirement is that your mind has to be open. If your mind is not open, don't waste your time. But if you are that person, you're thinking, Alex, I want more details. send me an email. It says it at the bottom, arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com. And I will give you all the details that you want to jump on. And yeah, because it works. How do I know it works? Because I'm in it. I have been in this actually since the pandemic. And I'm looking to to retire and do the things that I've always wanted to do. What have I always wanted to do? You're probably asking the question. I've always wanted, well, I've taught, but I want to teach English again to adults. I did it back in 2007 show until 2009. I've loved doing that. You know, yeah, I teach, I mentor children, but my passion is to get back to having my own school again, run my own school in Central and South America, which I am going to do. And this opportunity here will give me that opportunity. This opportunity will give me that opportunity. Does that sound right? Anyway. All right. So that's enough of the news segments. There's been just a few more comments here as well. All right. John is just saying, good luck Saturday, a great cause. Yeah. Again, I've just seen some celebrities and ex-footballers who are also going to be there. So we're going to be there filming live. We're also going to be filming and editing, just like, because again, I don't think my battery will actually last for the duration, but it's a worthy cause. So like I said, if you do have a few hours, free, come down there, say hello, and who knows, you might feature free. You might feature live, I should say, on Can For It TV this coming Saturday. There you go. Let me remove that from the screen there. Bishop's Park, Carlisle Lane, London SC1, Stephen Lawrence Day this Saturday, the 23rd of April. Come and say hello to us. Okay. All right. There's not been any more comments I can see, which is fine. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. And just did that as well. Okay, just retweet it, just making sure everyone is aware that we are live. Again, guys, this will be the last morning show that I'll do for a while, because tomorrow, what's happened to me? Tomorrow, I'm going to be back at my work placement. So which means there will be no more live morning shows, that is. I'll get back to doing maybe the early afternoon and then maybe the evening shows as well. So look for the return of the Canon Project every Monday, 5:30 p.m., as well as the Easy Talk this coming Friday at 7:30 p.m. Oh, it's going to be an interesting one. God daring me, especially in regards to this gentleman here and his comments. I mean, for me, I don't see anything really wrong with it, because if the club was an elite club, I mean, forget about history. If Arsenal wasn't an elite club, a professional club, they were taking the bull by the horns and said, right, we are actually going to come out and say what's going to happen to Lacazette. Sounds painful, doesn't it? But what's happened? The player has taken control of the situation. He's come out with his interview. So if the club wasn't going to do it, he did it. So again, we can debate this, and I'm sure we will be debating this in the next few days, especially on the Easy Talk come Friday. In regards to tomorrow, Arsenal back in action against Chelsea. And I think I will do a live show tomorrow evening leading up to the game. And I've yet to speak to anybody who would like to come to the show. But hey, the season's almost finished. It wasn't just like a few months ago when I was saying, the season's just started. And what happened? We had 3 losses on the bounce. It's strange, isn't it? Now we've had 3 losses on the bounce. The stars are aligning. That's what it is. The stars are aligning. All right, just the last few before I wrap it up. All right, John, you're dominating the live chat because nobody else wants to say anything. As I'm going for a 2-0 Arsenal tomorrow. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. I can't see it myself. I want to go for a 3-1 loss. Yeah, 3-1 to Chelsea. Who's going to score the goal for Arsenal? I have no idea. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Your guess is as good as mine, but a 3-1 loss. Yeah, 3-1 loss. Yeah, for Chelsea to secure the points and further compound the misery at Arsenal. I think we're done. I think we're finished, aren't we? Let me just. Just making sure. Just gonna refresh the page because we have done the latest voting, and it's in regards to this gentleman over here, Lacazette, his interview. And I have asked the question, the Lacazette interview. Are you upset with him? We've had 42 votes inside 30 minutes. We've had 2 thumbs up and 1 comment. I've yet to read the comment and reply to the comments. And the numbers have fallen like this. So 55% of you say, nah, you're not upset with Lacazette. And 45 say, yes, you're upset with Lacazette. I'm not upset with Lacazette because if the club wasn't going to come out and say something, the player was going to come out and say something, can it? Age 29, almost 30. He wants a last hurrah. I don't think it's going to happen with Arsenal anytime soon. 29/30. He's missing the Champions League. We've froth our lines. That's a good question, actually. I think I know the answer anyway. I was going to say, actually, if we were like way off in the distance and there was no way the other lot want to catch up, would we have heard Lacazette come out in the interview? I think maybe not. Maybe not. Anyway. I believe we are done. We are dusted. And just a last reminder, guys, just to make sure that you do subscribe to Cannon Foy TV. Hit the bell notification button so you can receive almost all the latest and greatest news. Greatest news, breaking news on Cannon Foy TV, Mr. Lacazette. Arsenal Football Club. I've not got any more hair to lose, man. There will be a surprise coming up in the next hour or two. You have to wait and see for that one. Wait and see for that one. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. And John says, just finally, we are all missing Champions League. Yeah, we are. But I hung up my boots a long time ago. The highest level of football I played was at county level. I never got to play, although I did play at Highbury, and that's the truth. I played at Highbury many years ago. And that's it. We are done. We're out of here. Look forward to some pre-recorded stuff coming up later on. And there's a bit of a surprise for you guys coming up in the next hour and a half. And I've got to say, actually, a shout out to John the Geezer Gooner, who put a video clip of Arsenal, the celebrations outside Upper Street, Islington, and outside Islington Town Hall, 1979. I was there with my brother and my 2. I remember my older sister was there. She shouted out, Rixie, hi, Rixie. And the guy was scared about his skin. He was like, oh my goodness. What? And he looked at my sister. But my sister didn't say anything. Rixie! I said, oh, sis, man. But yeah, those were the days. So there's a bit of a surprise coming up in the next hour and a half for that. All generated from John the Geezer Gooner. Nice one, Geese. All right, I'm out of here. Enjoy yourselves. And you might see me later on this evening. But you won't know if you don't subscribe. We always say that. If you don't subscribe, you won't see a notification. Until then, enjoy yourselves. And you have been listening and watching Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.